hate speech on talk radio and TV is to goose ratings, then on our third sir in the countdown, there could be no better denouement than to lose money from advertisers who say no thanks to the hate mongers. And an African-American group called Color of Change has very effectively directed attention to Glenn Beck. But first, because on-air punditry has been particularly egregious lately, a bit more on the death panel canard. Newt Gingrich is one of those exploiting the lie that advanced planning equals euthanasia, and yet, as Rachel so succinctly noted last night, a few months ago, Gingrich was extolling the virtues of advanced directives. Quoting, in La Crosse, Wisconsin, the Gunderson Lutheran Hospital system is, according to the Dartmouth, the least expensive place in America for the last 2 years of life. They have an advanced directive program, and over 90% of their patients have an advanced directive. They have electronic health records, so everybody on the staff knows what the advanced directive is. The result is today, the last 2 years of your life in cost are about $13,600. The last 2 years of your life at UCLA are $58,000. Now, why should Medicare pay $58,000 for the same outcome if it could pay $13,600? The point, when people decide what they prefer ahead of time, it not only gives them some peace of mind, to say nothing of the family, but it also happens to save everybody a lot of money. And Mr. Limbaugh was perfectly happy to read on-air advertisements for a company that provides wills and living wills. After all, as Rachel also noted last night, living wills, just like advanced directives, just like end-of-life counseling, is an unequivocally good thing. Which brings us back to the clusterfox nonsense that is Glenn Beck. After he called President Obama a racist with a, quote, deep-seated hatred for white people, his advertisers began to flee. They continue to flee. The latest, Conagra, Roche, Sanofi Aventis, and Radio Shack, bringing the total to about a dozen advertisers who have dropped Beck. He remains on the air for now, able to preach the same lies about health care reform, but Congressman Rick Larson of Washington has a perfect rebuttal, as displayed in Larson's recent town hall meeting.
The bill does not force people to change their health care plan. Now, folks will say that's not true, but I've got facts on my side, and you've got Glenn Beck on your side. So
my hero. As for Mr. Beck's hypocrisy on the subject, as assembled by The Daily Show, here is Mr. Beck lately.
America already has the best health care in the world. We do take care of our sick. You're about to lose the best health care system in the world. What does it mean for the rest of the world if we lose our position as the innovator, as having the best health care in the country, in the world?
But here was Mr. Beck when something personal might have caused him to speak the truth for about 5 minutes.
I'm just at home, and I'm recovering from some surgery that was scheduled and then went horribly awry. It was one of the most eye-opening experiences of my life to receive health care in the United States. This is one of the hospitals where the president of GE is going. If they don't care about the president of GE, you really think they care about, schlubs that are just average working stiffs?
No matter how much the healthcare system would try to keep me down, I'm back.
A personal voyage through the nightmare that is our healthcare system.
We seem to be, Regina, a society or a system now in healthcare that is just trying to shove the patients out that door as fast as they can. Getting well in this country can actually almost kill you.
Or at least sap your brain of all of your rationality.